Another day and another day of turning some profit. Let's go ahead and recap it and run it back on Wednesday. Yo, what's happening, everybody? Thanks for kicking off your Wednesday morning with me here, as that's exactly what we're on, the Wednesday edition here of Winning Bets. I'm, of course, Jason, giving you guys free sports picks every day. We're off to a nice little start so far this week. Profit on Monday, profit on Tuesday. Look to keep that going right on into Wednesday. First, let's go ahead and recap Tuesday, and then let's talk some Champions League football. As you guys can see right there, we went 3-2 or 3-1.5, depends on how you look at it, and plus 1.32 units. And now we're up on the week at plus 2.74 units on the week. Just doing really good work. Let's go ahead and talk about those wins and talk about those losses. First, let's talk about the Champions League bet we put in. We thought Real Madrid would have more cards than Manchester City, and ended the game 1-1. There was an additional card that was given out to Pep Guardiola, but as we know from betting cards, previously and lots of other times, cards don't count unless you're on the pitch. So that resulted in a tie, so we only lost half the wager. Remember, at the Asian handicap, it was 0.25. If there was going to be a tie, we would go ahead and lose only half of our wagers. That's why I say 3-1.5. Depends on how you look at it. I got two thoughts from this bet. The first bet is, I obviously hate to lose, just like everybody else. I hate to lose. I don't like it one bit, whether it's sports betting, tic-tac-toe, or paper, rock, scissors. I absolutely hate to lose. This is my job. I've said it once. I'll say it again, that this is my job. I don't have another job. I don't get done with this video, then go punch in somewhere 8 hours. I get done with this video and I start researching. This is what I do. That being said, if I'm going to lose a bet, entertain me, because part of sports betting is entertainment. Boy, were we entertained yesterday. 4-3, just an absolute cracker. A cracker of a game. A cracker of a game. This is the way I like to lose a bet in terms of, I don't like to feel pissed. I don't like to feel irritated. I don't. It was just a great game. Hopefully you guys watched that. 4-3, back and forth, goal in the second minute. By Kevin De Bruyne, goals throughout. Just an absolute cracker. And I haven't looked up the odds for next week's both teams to score in over 2.5, but I think that's certainly more than well in play. I don't think Manchester City goes in with the same tactics that they did against Atletico Madrid, where they went in with an advantage, a one-goal advantage, just like they've got now, and they just parked the bus, relatively speaking, at Atletico Madrid. I don't think they're going to do that at the Bernabeu. I think you're going to get a same open, fun, entertaining game. I need to look up these odds, but both teams scored over 2.5 just feels like the right bet after having watched that first leg. But the other part I will say about is losing this bet here, or tying this bet and losing half our wager, I'm a touch annoyed at how we lost. Manchester City got one card, obviously, and it was by Fernandinho. He came onto the pitch in the first half. He came on as a substitute. He took on the captain's armband. Now, the reason I'm annoyed is because, one, he got the card because he was arguing to the ref after Manchester City had been awarded a free kick. Real Madrid committed a foul. City was given a free kick, and he starts running his mouth to the referee because he got one for unsportsmanlike conduct for running his mouth. So I don't really like that, right? The referee saw the play. He blew the whistle and he gave you a foul. You're not going to lobby for a guy to pick up a yellow card. It really wasn't that bad of a foul. It was just a normal, just foul. So I hate that his foul was on a play in which City was actually awarded by the ref and given a free kick. And then the second part of that, why I don't really like Fernandinho picking up that card, is he had been put on the captain's armband. When he came on, he was the captain. He got the armband on his arm. That guy should be the one guy that's allowed to talk to the ref. He's the one that should just be able to go up to the ref and run his mouth and get away with it. Unless he's really making fun of his mommy and daddy, he should get away with it. So just irritating. Irritating that he gets a yellow card on a play in which City was awarded a foul, and irritating that he's the captain and you don't let the captain run his mouth. That's literally like, it's part of his job of being a captain is you're given that power, that authority to talk to the ref. That was a little upsetting right there, but cracker of a game. Absolutely cracker of a game. Woo. As for baseball, it started off with our cash cow, Mitch Keller, over 4.5 hits. You guys remember, we didn't bet it last time because it was 5.5. Books came right back to 4.5. He got 5 hits. That's what he does. We don't ever cash his bet with him getting 8 hits. It's always around the number, but it's always going over. That's now, remember, 10 of the last 12 last season, and we're already now 2-0 on getting this prop to go ahead and cash on Mitch Keller this season. He's a cash cow. Love this guy. Just doesn't have very good command, and guys put the barrel on the ball Love that. And he went over 4.5 hits easily. We also got that Mets money line. That one came through for us right there. So nice easy win right there up against the Cardinals. We were tripped up by that Dodgers run line, and large in part it came down to the third inning. Dodgers had a 3-0 lead. They committed a couple errors on the defensive side of the ball, let the Arizona Diamondbacks get all 3 runs, and then they end up hitting a 2-run home run. The reason why, okay, you say if they don't get any runs in the third, then you lose that bet 3-2. Well, if the game's not 3-3, the Diamondbacks aren't using their good arms out of the bullpen. They're using their good arms out of the bullpen because they've got a chance to win the game. If it's 3-0 in the 8th inning, they're rolling out their slappies in the back end because you want to save your good guys for when you have a chance to win. You roll out your back end of your arms in a game when you're losing. I think the Dodgers probably tack on a couple more. Either way, we went ahead and lost Dodgers run line, but then we came back with our dog of the day. That's right, Marlins F5 run line to be the winner at the end of the 5th inning. That's exactly what they did. They won they won the first 5 innings 3-1. So nice, good plus money cash right there. So again, it was plus 1.32 units, and now up on the week at plus 2.74 units. You can see right there, we also increased our arbitrage, did a live bet. As soon as Fernandino came on, we live bet Real Madrid's team total goals, got that to cash. That's how we were able to add to our arbitrage money. Even though we spent a little bit of arbitrage money yesterday, we were able to add to it because we did get 1 cash there through arbitrage money. And then you can see right there in our series win parlay, the Mets have locked that up, and the Dodgers are now 1-1 in their series. And again, we're holding a plus 174 for both of those teams to go ahead and win their series. Again, the Mets have obviously done it, so it's just Dodgers to go ahead and get the win. So now you're holding on a Dodgers money line at plus 174. How does that feel? Holding a Dodgers money line ticket today at plus 174. That's not how I roll, though. I've been betting long enough, decades into this, and I know, and you guys know as well, anything can happen. Everybody knows that, knows aware of that. So I've already placed on Caesars Diamondbacks to get the win today at plus 175. So regardless of this outcome today, I'm either going to win 0.74 units if the Dodgers get the victory, the Diamondbacks get the victory, I'm going to win 0.75 units. So with it being the equal amount in terms of the payout, knowing just how sports are, we try and predict this stuff the best we can, but it is still a little bit unpredictable. So I went ahead and hedged it and got a guaranteed profit. So we'll feel good. I almost win 3/4 of a unit either way. So look forward to that. And that kicks our day off with profit right there. Well, this will be music to everybody's ears. We've got money to give away on today's show. That's right. The bet win giveaway was a success. We did both teams a score in Manchester City versus Real Madrid as the bet win giveaway. So somebody's win $38 is what that's going to be. So Google round generator, hit the button. We've got number 8. Number 8. Who's 8? 8. We got Christopher L. Christopher L., you are number 8, and you are the winner because we had both teams to score there in Man City versus Real Madrid. So hit me up on Twitter, drop me your PayPal information, and I'll go ahead and send you $38. On this show, I will go ahead and announce what today's bet win and giveaway is. All right, let's just go right to it. You guys know what's going on today. You obviously saw it on the thumbnail right there. It's Liverpool versus Villarreal. It's the other semifinal game. My bet in this game is Liverpool on the clean sheet at minus 105 over at DraftKings. So Liverpool on that clean sheet at minus 105. If you're new to betting soccer, that means Villarreal will not score. We don't care if Liverpool scores. We don't need them to score. We're saying for this bet, Villarreal will not score. A couple things to before I maybe give you guys my opinion of the game, let's look at DraftKings. They've got ball possession spread here at Liverpool minus 27. So I think this is going to be a Liverpool kind of domination. It's at Anfield. That's what the books are thinking. Liverpool obviously control the ball, control the play, yada, yada, yada. So that Liverpool minus 27 on the ball possession, they'd have to have 64% more of the possession. That's a lot of possession in a game of soccer. So if they have that much possession, that just means Liverpool's got very few opportunities to go ahead and try and score goals. The other thing I like at what DraftKings has on their offer sheet to go ahead and back up this Liverpool clean sheet is they've got shots on target at 2.5 for Villarreal. The overs at plus 105, the unders at minus 140. So if DraftKings is telling you they think it's a pretty heavy likely shot that Villarreal either has 0, 1, or 2 shots on target to go ahead and cash under 2.5. Well, if you're only gonna have 2 shots on target, 2 or less, you're going to score one of those 2 shots. I mean, Alisson's a pretty damn good goalkeeper, and you not only got to beat him, you got to obviously put it in a good spot to where he can't get to it. So just that alone, the over-under's at 2.5, and they've got the under heavily juiced at minus 140. So we're saying we really, in terms of if that bet works and if DraftKings is right, we've only got to sweat 1 to 2 shots on target. I'm going to take my chances all day long that they won't be able to get one past Alisson on at most 2 shots on target. Another thing in our favor here is Moreno there for Villarreal, their second leading forward, goal scorer. He's a doubt. He's an absolute doubt for this. So that would obviously be in our advantage if he goes ahead and sits out. He's got a muscle injury, so we don't really know about that. And then the second thing is Villarreal going to park the bus? Is Villarreal going to park the bus? That's what they did at Bayern in the reverse fixture. Now, granted, they went into that leg already up 1-0. They don't have any leg advantage here, but we know parking the bus is going to work. You know, is Liverpool better than Bayern offensively? I think so, but I'm also probably a Premier League homer. But fact is, even if they're just it's not like Bayern's a huge drop off from Liverpool in terms of what they can offer going forward from an attacking perspective. So, yeah, I think Villarreal could come out and park the bus. If they come out and park the bus, that's just going to play right into our Liverpool clean sheet because they're going to have no possession, no shots on target, and they're just going to set up defensively. I could see that strategy. You could see Villarreal parking the bus. So that's how I'm going to do it. We obviously cashed Liverpool on the clean sheet over this weekend against Merseyside. Obviously, Villarreal's way better than Everton, but this is a bet that just treated us well throughout the season. I think it'll treat us well today. So Liverpool on that clean sheet at -105 over at DraftKings. In addition to this bet, I will tweet out a little bit later a same game parlay on DraftKings. Once again, we're getting a 33% profit boost on a same game parlay. Just not going to go ahead and make it ahead of time because yesterday we were burned. As you remember, we put Casemiro in that same game parlay. I knew he was an injury doubt going into that. He picked up an injury over the weekend, but I thought he was going to play. And sometimes you don't know if these managers are being truthful when they talk about injuries or if it's just mind games against the opponent. I thought it was more mind games and Casemiro would play. No harm, no foul, because DraftKings went ahead and avoided that same game parlay, so we didn't lose any money, but I'm just not going to make the same mistake today. So there will be another risk-free same game parlay. Probably put a couple bucks on it. I've already been thinking about it. I'm going to probably do under 3.5 goals. I think I'm going to do like over 4.5 corners, just kind of some stuff like that. But I'm going to need a goal scorer in there to really get the odds up and help me. So it's either going to be Mane or Diaz or Jota. I don't want Salah because his odds aren't good enough. It'll either be Mane, Jota, or Diaz. Just need to wait to see lineups. And so look for me, a little bit, about an hour before kickoff, look for me to go ahead and tweet out what that same game parlay will be. All right, as for what the bet win giveaway is, it comes from this game. I like that Villarreal ball possession spread at plus 27. I think we can get a Liverpool clean sheet and go ahead and cash this because I think when Liverpool does get the ball, they're just going to want to have lots of meaningless possession and try and maybe keep the ball off of Liverpool's foot, so to speak. And you know what? If we lose this free bet giveaway, we likely going to cash our Liverpool clean sheet, and that means way more to me than this bet win giveaway. Obviously, I'm trying to give away money. I've been on YouTube now for 2 years. I've done a slew of contests and given away thousands and thousands of dollars on this channel. So I want to give away money, but if we're unable to give away money tomorrow, I think everybody will be really happy because that means more than likely Liverpool in that clean sheet will go ahead and cash. But with that being said, let's just cash them both, baby, and see if we can't give somebody $45 on tomorrow's show. All right, with that being said, that is today's show. Make sure you guys join me on the payoff pitch at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. Got to go ahead and give you guys some baseball bets over there. Let's continue having a nice day. Let's put some money in our pocket on Wednesday. We'll see you guys a little bit later on. Thanks for watching till the end. I'm Jason Mattis. Any love you can show by giving me a like, a subscription, or a comment, or even just share this video is very much appreciated. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to increase your chances of locking in the same odds as I talked about today. And check out my other great videos in these corners.